if you are 18 to 25, actually, if you are 16 to 25, okay, and you met someone older than you and told you, you know what, don't worry about life. You have got lots of time. You can do whatever you want. Prepare your like uppercut or your, I don't know, your stronger arm and punch them in the face. If you don't want to go to the punching part, just call them liars and move on, okay? Because no, you don't have enough time. You don't, as a 16 to 18, if you are not in school and college, you definitely not have enough time. You need to learn a skill straight away so it can prepare you on life, what you are going to do. You have to start preparing a skill or like learning a skill or learning something that you can get paid for it later. You know, if you are 18 and you are not in university, or maybe you are in university but you don't know what you are going to do after finishing university, then just get out of there. Get out from university. Yes, I am saying get out of university and maybe go learn a skill instead of accruing more and more debt, wasting more time of your life doing nothing, and just for the sake of being in university and staying on like the nonchalant life for a bit longer, and just get loans from the government or loans from whatever, and just that you will have to pay later, instead of getting a skill or learning a skill that actually can open more doors for you in the future. Okay, I'm not saying go for a life term job since you are 16 or 18 or even 25, but I'm saying from 16 till 25 you have got the chance, while you still living with your parents, while you still have got no not much debt. If you are in university you probably have got loads of debt already, but you don't have much debt and you don't have much kind of responsibility and you don't have people dependent on you. You have got the chance, not even the time, you have got the chance to go and learn more things. You have got the chance to go and learn a skill that can open maybe doors to go to other country, maybe that you have got a better future in life. You know, if you are 16 to 18, this is the first thing. If you are 16 to 18 and you are not in school or you are not in a college, I would say for sure just go and find, if you find someone you know who have got a small company or have got like a company that they work in, if they can get you an internship or they can get you like small job, even if you don't get paid much, you don't have much to pay, okay, just a small job that can pay you a little bit, that's a bit of satisfaction that you have got a bit of money in the end of the month. But in the meantime you learn a skill. The skill is the more important than the salary when you are 16 to 18. Once you get to 18 and you are not in university, this is from someone, by the way. I'm not a guru. I'm just a person who is driving a car. Okay. And I've been a waiter and I've been a general manager of company and the hotel and everything. So I'm not just talking something that I don't know. I'm talking from perspective of someone that did all of that and now is driving a car because I want to do something that I want to enjoy, like I'm doing YouTube. Driving a car or whatever, it's not my passion, but doing YouTube is my passion. So now I can't follow my passion, or actually I have in order to follow my passion or follow something that I want to enjoy, I have to do something that I do not enjoy. Okay, but if you are young and you are 18 till 25, okay, and you are not in university and you don't have much debt and you don't have much responsibilities, you need to get a skill. Okay, get something, I don't know, a plumber, a plumber. Like a few months ago, I had to call a plumber to come to my house. Okay, and this guy, and not just him, everyone I called pretty much, like to even come to your house. Okay, without doing the job, without giving you a quote for the job, without doing anything, they need to get paid £150, and then on the top of that, whatever the job is required, you need to pay for the job between 150 and £200. Okay, and this guy, before he come to my house, he had been at least to 8 9 houses before my house. So this guy, if you're talking about making 10K a month, 10K, yeah, 10K a month, I'm talking about that plumber, you're probably making more than 10K a month. You don't need to be like a crazy owner of a company or whatever. You can be just a plumber or electrician. I'm not minimizing the job of a plumber or electrician or anything like that. But I'm just saying in the scale of someone's imagination, like to make that 10K or to make that amount of money they require a month. They think that they need to like work so hard, not work, you have to work so hard, but you have, they think that they need to have a company or they have to have a business or you have to have like something that so extraordinary that you kind of get you to that point. You don't need that. You don't need any of that. Okay. But when you are that at that age, you don't need any of that. You need to experience more and more things. If you need to learn a skill, I don't know, whatever the skill it is, plumber, electrician, chef, um, a nurse, whatever whatever the skill is. What I don't know, computing, editing, anything like that. Okay, anything in realm of management, whatever it is. Okay, I'm not going to name all the things, but whatever it is that you're going to learn, you have to like you have to learn something that can open doors for you. Okay, even if it is not something that you want to do in the future, have it as a backup. You don't have to leave your parents' house, you don't have to do anything. You just need to start doing something that when you get the salary you understand what the salary means. If your parents asking you to pay some stuff with them, at least that will help you what it means to pay bills. If you like going on holiday or whatever, you know what you need to save money for. If you need to go out or you need clothes or whatever, you need to save money for that. Okay, so you know what means to keep money. It means that you need to know how to operate with money in general. Okay, but to like go through life from 16 you go to college that you don't really want to do, and then 18 you go to university, you don't really know what you want to do. Sorry, this is bothering me pretty much every video now. You need like you go from 18 to like I don't know 22, 23, you go to university and you take a gap year here, so instead of 3 years or 4 years you end up doing 5 years, and you keep getting debt. You keep getting in debt for like student loans, and wasting like how many years of your life on something that you don't know what to do after university. You don't know any of that. Okay, and you don't really feel like staying there, but you have got a good friends, you have got a good surrounding, you are going out, you don't have to pay for bills. I mean, some people they do get small jobs here and there because they need the money. Okay, they spend so much on partying, they need the money apart from the money that the government is giving them. They need more money. Some people they go out of like so much debt. I've worked with so many students, and I had so many students in my car, and the amount of debts they tell me they have got. I understand when you are a student you don't have to pay much. Okay, but that debt you are going to have for the rest of, like, pretty much the rest of your life, till you are 40, 50, till you pay all of that debt, till you get a good job that's going to pay you good amount. Depends on what you are going to study, and then it depends if you are going to follow that study. So I will tell you, if you are not interested in university, don't do university. And if anyone older, like 30 years old or 35 or whatever, they will tell you the same thing. You don't really have the luxury of time when you are young, because once you get to 25, years go so fast, you have got no idea. The years like 26, 27, 28, that's it. You are 30 and you will start feeling like, oh, I'm old. You are not old, but that's mentality. I'm 32. I'm feeling old. Yes, but I'm not old. So if once you get to that, like the age of university part, and you feel that you don't know what you are going to do after university, whatever you are studying, you don't know if it is going to get you a job. So if you like you have got 50-50 chance, I would say just get out of university, go learn a skill. Okay, whatever skills I just mentioned, by the way. If you want to move to other country, like you have got Australia, New Zealand, Canada, these places, these countries, they are looking like they have got a list of jobs. If you apply for this, for a visa, work visa to go and work there, it's like you get the visa straight away. There is no negotiations, there is no problem, there is no hassle, because these jobs, a chef job is more required in Australia or Canada or New Zealand, more it is more in need than any other time. A plumber, electrician, it is more in need, like any of these jobs. And there is more, by the way. I just don't get them in the top of my head, but there is a lot more. There is a big list that whatever visa you're going to apply for this, when you have got these skills, or you have good experience, or you have got any kind of experience with these jobs, you are going to get the job straight away. You are going to get the visa straight away. Sorry, you are going to get the visa straight away. And you can have your year there, 2 years, 3 years, working, making money. And then when you come back to whatever country, the UK or the US or France or Germany, wherever you are from, you come back with more experience in another country. You have got a new perspective in life. Maybe you ended up staying there and the rest of your life. End of your life. The rest of your life, you know, you have got more opportunities. But if you waste 4 or 5 years of your life, okay, and then after that you start looking for a job or start looking to have skills after that, then what then? You have got 2 3 years to learn a new skill, or 2 years at least to have a new skill, and then start looking for places to go to. You are 30 years old. By that time, you're probably looking to have a relationship. You want to have kids. You want to settle. So tell me, does that sound for you like you have got time? I don't think so. I really don't think so. And if you disagree, disagree however you want. But I know people. I work it with people. I talk it to people, and lots of them, they have got the same thing. Like they will be like studying university, a few years pass by. That's it. They find themselves in a job that they hate anyway, and then after that they just want to settle. They can't be bothered, and that's it. That's life. Okay, accept the life as it is, and that's all. But if you have got that when you are 18 to like 23, 24, 25, you have got those years, even if you are okay, let's say you decide to go to university. What's stopping you from like learning a skill? What's stopping you from opening a small business online? What's stopping you? Like, I understand that it's going to be hard. It's going to be, you don't have much like time, but you don't have time anyway. You don't have that much of time anyway. So you're going to be stretched. But instead of going out and partying, I would focus on creating my online business. I would focus on making a YouTube channel. I would focus on having, I don't know, learning how to code, learning how to edit videos, learning how to take photos and sell them online. Learn something that on the side. Once you decide, like once you finish university, you have got that you can depend on till you find something you like to do, or like you find some, or you find like you decide, you know what, I will carry on doing what I'm doing until I grow my business or grow my side hustle to an actual business. At least that will pay for your like student loans. Okay, but whatever job you're going to get, $2,000 or £2,000 or £3,000 or $3,000, that's not going to pay your student loans. You barely going to have a life. You will go one holiday a year, okay, one holiday a year, and you like, that's if you spare any money. You have got student loans to pay. You need a car if you need to travel around, or you need to pay for a bus or whatever. You need to eat. If you decide to have kids, you have got no money for that. So just listen to this, like, call me retarded or whatever, but listen to this advice. Just keep it in your head. You don't have to like work with it straight away, but keep it in your head. And it will I'm being completely honest, because I've seen so many students, they are in so much debt, and they don't even know what they are going to do after university. After you finish that 25, like, let's say, excuse me, let's say you went with my plan, 16 to 18, you decide to learn a skill. You went to, I don't know, cousin, uncle, friend, someone applied for a job, whatever. You applied for someone, you have good skill. That's it. You learn a skill from 16 to 18, you have good skill. Let's go with a plumber, okay? Let's go with a plumber. This is the easiest way to explain it, okay? A plumber or electrician, 16 to 18, you have got enough experience. You have got, like, I'm not saying that like, you still need to get your certificate to be a plumber and everything, to be qualified as a plumber as well, and electrician. But let's say 16 to 18, you learned. 18 to 19, you went and you get your certificate. Okay, you are 19 years old, you have got your certificate, you are a plumber, you can work for yourself, you can open your own business. People, like, make a business, like opening your own business, is a big deal. Like opening your own business, which means opening a company with the government that will pay tax, okay, for you to pay tax. And 19 at 19, just open a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and Facebook page, okay. Put every job you get, or every job you got before, take a couple of pictures with the company you used to work for, the whatever you are doing, and post them in your Facebook or Instagram. Have a business card. Wherever you go with your friends sitting around, you just give it to people. At some point, one out of 10, 15, 20 people, they are going to call you. From then, it is going to be a word of mouth. That way, you have got a business. Okay, that's a business. Then later, if you decide like you want to move somewhere else, your skill is required wherever you're going to go. Wherever you go, you have got a skill that you can work. You don't need to look for what am I going to do. You have got the skill already. So 19 to 23, 24, you already have got the skill. You opened your own business. 25, you have got a business. 25, 26, you have got a business. You don't need to rush. You have got enough time. You can go for holidays. You can do whatever you want. You don't need to wait for retirement. You have got your own business. You can go on holidays whenever you want. You can schedule however you want your business. You can bring a team with you. You can be like you can have a big company if you want to. At the start, it just needs yourself. Once you have got enough money, then you start slowly bringing people with you if you want to. So 25, 20, like 25 years old, 26 years old, you already have got a company that is working. You can go on holidays. You can buy whatever you want to buy. Just the scale of the business is however you want it. If you work hard enough, you'll make it a big business. If you want to just leave it at mid-level, just leave it at mid-level. Just for you to have a good income and be happy in your life, and that's it. Settle, have a girlfriend or wife or whatever, have kids, whatever you want to have. You have got that luxury at that point. But to tell me that you study from 16 all the way to 23, 24, 25, you study all that period of time, having debt all that time, and then after that you have to start like going for internship and everything, and then start looking for a job that's hardly going to pay you anything. By the way, again, I am not the best person to explain every single detail and money and the breaking down budget and all of that stuff. I'm not that person for you. You'll find other people who can do that. But I'm talking from experience and from what I've seen, and from things that someone could have told me that, when you are 16, 18, you should start saving money. When you are 18 to 24 or 25, you should start saving money. Instead of getting student loan, you go get scale or whatever, and save money and buy your own house instead of renting from someone else at the time. Someone could have told me that, but no. I had a friend who wants me to go out, who wants me to go partying, who wants me to do this. I did not have like someone to kind of coach me or tell me these kind of advices. Now this advice is there is a lot of people who say it online and things like that, but I decided like to say it but dumb it, okay? Because I see from myself, like if a video start getting a bit too like sophisticated and a person start like talking numbers and talking this and all of that stuff, like I lose interest. But for me, I wanted to explain it as dumb, as stupidly possible, so anyone, even a 10 years old or 12 years old or 15 years old, 16 years old, someone passes by this video and just listen to it for a bit, understand what I'm talking about, instead of talking numbers and things like that. But if you take anything from this video, you don't really have the luxury of time. The luxury of time is an illusion for anyone who like want to trap you on debt. The government who want to trap you on debt, like you have got debt that you will need to pay later. For someone who doesn't want you to kind of like advance in life, someone doesn't want you to have your own house, doesn't want you to have your own car, doesn't want you to be free of debt, doesn't want you to have independency and things like that. So anyone who tells you that you have got enough free time or enough time to do whatever you want, no. Just tell them no, or punch them in the face, or butt head them, do something. Okay? I need some water now. Anyway, thank you very much everyone for watching. That's all for today's video. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.